Fact. Goad. We're ready. Yep, cool. And almost played the wrong music. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, woo, yeah, baby. And there's Saribot. Yeah. Yeah, play that music too, Nick. Oh, are you in Central Park? Hello, Noodle. I did it. I've done it, everybody. I've made it to New York. I have achieved greatness. That's awesome. I hope you're having a good time. Turning the music down a little bit. I got my water ready. I got the game booted. I have everything ready. This is a great feeling. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, break it down, music. Bum bum. Raven, how are you doing? Bum 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 bum. Oh, you did? What's it like? Bum, 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 bum. Silly block shooter game, yeah! I hope you have a great time, Raven. Bum, 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 bum. Through all of Inwise, that's crazy. I mean, it makes sense because it's really tall. But wow. Just zoned out for a moment. This is crazy. Oh yeah. It's just underwhelming. Oh yeah. I don't know if I don't think I've ever been there, but I mean it's an airport. It's probably just an airport. Though given that it's the JFK airport, it does make sense why you were expecting something more. And when the music ends, the stream, oh, the stream can begin. And when the stream begins, the music begins again. There it is. And when the music starts, everything starts. How is everybody doing? Today is, I am super excited. I am just excited. I am just happy. I'm just smiling. Today is great. I'm having a great day. I hope all of you are having a great day too. Welcome back to Connection Point. We're going to be building the top of the tree today, or at least making something like it. So we're gonna have some fun, and yeah. Also, we are one away from hitting the next goal. So that's wild. We are actually really close to hitting the 210 goal. So, you know, one of these future streams are probably going to be building the end room, which should be fun. I haven't built an end room in a while, actually. So this should be quite fun. I think I turned the music a little too low down. It's more modern and cooler. Fair enough. So how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Oh yeah, actually I should probably say while you guys are typing. For everybody else who doesn't know, in case you didn't see it, if you haven't seen any of if you haven't seen any of my streams or anything from mine over the last like 4 months or so, then you probably didn't know this was happening. However, the people here on the streams definitely knew something was coming up, because I've been slowly hinting at something, because, you know, I didn't want to give it away, and I only had pieces of it for a while. It was only more recently, in the last like month or so, that I've been able to put a bunch of it together. Or more accurately, I've been making parts of it. But I finally got enough of it finished that I got to announce it today. And what I've been doing is I've been hinting over the last few months in streams or in some of my videos that something is coming. And what is that something? Well, that something is that on Monday, August 7th, 2023 at 4 p.m. CST, I am going 3D. I am becoming a 3D VTuber. It's me. I'm doing that. I've had the model for a bit. I'm so pumped. I am so excited. I've been sitting on it for a while now, and I was just waiting for enough of the pieces to get finished and for enough of the plans to be worked out that I could set a date. And I was finally able to set a date, so 2 weeks from now, I am debuting. I am debuting a new model. And I'm so excited, because it's not just the model. I am overhauling my entire Twitch channel. I am updating things on other places. Won't get into it too much. You know, we gotta save it for the trailer. I haven't talked about the trailer yet. But, you know, all I'm saying is, next Friday, not this Friday, you know, next Friday, keep an eye out. Just, you know, there may or may not be a debut trailer next Friday. I mean, who knows? That'd be crazy, right? That'd be so wild. So yeah, that's what I'm excited about. I'm going to make myself not talk about it too much, because I gotta save it for the debut. But I really want to talk about it, but I can't. I won't. I will say, though, there are no feet. So get wrecked, Noodle. You can't come into here and be saying those slanderous things. Spill the tea? No, I won't spill the tea. I didn't keep the secret for 4 months to spoil it 2 weeks before it comes out, okay? I'm unfollowing. You know what? Earned. That is a lot. Holy cow. I didn't realize how much... Oh, That's all the leaves we have left. Is that really it? I'm glad we got so many leaves. Because we're probably going to need a bunch to do this. Okay, scaffolding time. As you probably can tell, last stream, we finished the bottom. We got all of the bottom sections done, and it was great fun. It looks really cool. The only unfortunate part is I have 0 gunpowder. And I haven't been over at my mob farm for a while. I've kind of been coasting off of the gunpowder I built up over like a year and a half before I had elytra. So I don't have any gunpowder right now, which means no fireworks. Which means I need to be very careful, or I'm climbing scaffolding in the middle of the tree every single time I fall. So you best be hoping that I have my graceful footing today. But anyways, I am just... I'm so excited. I can't wait to show all of you everything that I've been working on. It's been such a huge project for me, and also a pretty big collaboration event. And just, oh man, when's 4D coming? Oh yeah, you gotta wait like 2 years. We're still developing the technology for that. You know, one day I'll just show up at your home, and then you'll know 4D is ready. I'm there. I know where you live. Okay, now the hard part. How do we want to do this? I don't know. I know we can, I know what we did here, which was we made an outline and then get through our yard. You forget. I'm already in your walls. The one crucial detail is I'm already there. I don't have to get past anything if I've already made it. You know, try working that one out. Yeah, it's... let's see. I mean, the top of the trees are usually pretty big and bushy. Okay, then you're safe. Yeah, the top of trees are usually really big and bushy, so maybe we do something where, like, the leaves come over. Like, they kind of, like, maybe they dip up and... or maybe they do, like, a double hump or something. Because we want it to look like the top of a tree. We don't want it to look like 2 separate parts. We want it to look like one tree with 2 parts covered in leaves or something. 2 sets of branches. But to do that, we're gonna have to experiment. So first of all, with these branches, they're gonna be really small. Obviously, they come down to right here, so they will just block, they will just like come down to maybe like 4 blocks above this, or 3 blocks. And then, so those will be pretty easy. These, however, these are going to be longer. Since they extend over the empty areas, they will probably go down to maybe like this upper level right here, like maybe a few chains down, and then we'll do it. And then we'll stop it. So that they hang down quite a bit, and it gives it, you know, more height, since those 4 will be a lot higher. And it'll also be different, like, these are short, but these are long. Should look cool. I guess what we gotta do now is cover the branches. Just remembered I can't fly up if I fall, so I need to be careful. Okay, it will mean I have to climb back down, but I do want to fly over. I mean, I've seen all of this before. I built it. Hydrate. Well, don't mind if I do. I picked up my phone. I picked up my phone. I Don't. Thank you for the hydrate, Noodle. Yeah, if we... Yeah, because the branches come down to the end of the leaves. So the first step is to get the top parts of the branches covered. Then we bring them down, and then we do the underside. Kind of like what we did here, but just a lot smaller. Which means we need to get up there. Yeah, the branches curve down quite a bit, so it's going to be a little bit harder. But I think it might be a good idea to maybe go out 2 blocks in each. So like here, they will be touching, or they will very nearly be touching, which I think is fine. Yeah, let's make a base layer to work off with. Because they should not be as big as those branches, but they won't be. Because those branches are obviously way bigger. Because they're giant. They're much smaller than this, you know? Although, actually, to be fair, I think we put... I mean, at the thinner parts, obviously, it's you can see through it. But here, I want to say... I don't actually remember what the branches look like off the top of my head now. That's funny. Oh yeah, we can just have it going out 2 on the sides. That's smart. And then here it'll have to wrap down a little bit, but that's okay. There we go. Oh, wait. Cool. I think that's right. Bring it in hotel rooms. Bottled water is very common here. 2, 2, 2. There it is. Actually, no, it's 2 blocks on each side. So, like, 2 blocks out here. There we go. I was literally just about to say I was getting the hang of it, and then I'm not placing leaves underneath. But yeah, no, I will say, I do still have quite a bit of work to get done before debut arrives, which is why it's not happening sooner. Although I still do think like it should be a few weeks minimum, like no matter what, just so that there's time for people to hear about it and get excited for it. I probably would have been able to do it a lot sooner had I been a little farther along in some of the finishing tasks. However, I'm still working on quite a bit of it. So I will be spending the next 2 weeks working on them, so I can get them done. But let me tell you, I have a lot of things written down, and they are cool. They are cool, and if things go well, and if we have as few issues as we can with getting this debut live and off the ground, then you're in for a treat. A real treat. The biggest problem right now being I need to figure out my microphone. I need to get a new bass one. And I need to figure out what is going on with my internet. Because let me tell you, that's been one of my biggest worries this whole time as I've been setting up for this. Tabs, hello! How was your stream? How did it go? I wasn't able to stay for most of it just because I cannot handle horror, but I saw it. I was there for a little bit, and oh man, you know what? I'm gonna gush. Tabs everywhere. If you don't know, you know what? I'm doing it. I will do, you know what? Why? Give me like 3 seconds. There we go. If you don't know, my friend Tab Fails. They are They are a brand new PNG VTuber streamer. They are a time traveler from the future. And holy cow, if you haven't seen their debut stream, which they did yesterday, it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I kid you not. I loved it. It was so great. I'll talk about this. This won't be the last time I mention it, but I gotta genuinely thank you, Tabs. I was using your stream to help me with mine. Some of the planning that I've been doing for my debut stream. I knew yours was coming up, and then another person that I know was also debuted a few weeks ago, and yeah, I may have used them for help on making my own better. So yeah, genuinely, you are helping me with some with my own debut stream. I'm so cool. Like, they've been putting in so much work recently to get it out and visible to everyone. They had a super fun debut stream yesterday. Today they just had their second stream. It was so cool. Like, their overlays are cool. You should, if you haven't seen them, I highly recommend you go check out Tabs. I know they have some goals set up for the future. I know one of them was a baking stream. I remember that one. I was watching it again today because I missed most of it yesterday because I had work. I was literally watching it in the bathroom of my workplace, and then I had to leave. But then I came home and I watched it this morning, and it was so good. It was so amazing. I still have not gotten over that your lore video. It was, holy cow. literally chef's kiss. I mean, they made their own PNG tuber, which by the way looks so cool. Holy cow, if you haven't seen it, they went full out. They didn't just make like an open and a closed mouth. No, they went and made like 10 different expressions, and it is so cool. And I know it's only half body right now, but oh my gosh. I love you, Treetops. You have some amazing skill under your belt, and I am just so impressed by it all the time. It is so cool to see what you've been able to do in such a short time. Because from, you know, I bet this is something you've wanted to do for a while. So the fact that you were able to, you know, aside from sleep schedules and stuff, you were able to make all of this, like, you were able to set up stream, make all of these, you know, this goals, the whole presentation, the lore video, all of the expressions for your PNG tuber, like just everything you did to get it set up, the schedule, all of it. That's so impressive. And don't even let me get into how cool your art is. I adore your art style. It is so good. Yeah, no, sorry, man. I have been wanting to rant about it all day. I've been so excited. I was really worried yesterday that I was going to miss it because I was at work, and I was very lucky that I saw it pop up and I was able to take a few minutes to watch the beginning of it. But oh my gosh. I've been so excited to see it pop up and see your debut, and it was such a great debut. It was so awesome. I genuinely hope that you have a wonderful time as a streamer, and that you just get to just have a great time. I can't wait to see you, you know, build up your community. I can't wait to see how they interact with you, and just, you know, what, you know, like a year down the line, what will be the things that will stand out as like the cool moments of the last year of your streaming? To just, because I know I'm very much like that, where I am always timekeeping because I forget a lot. I forget a lot. So whenever something cool happens, I put it in everything. You know, there's a reason that so many of my videos are like timepieces of all my cool moments, and it's like the same cool moments over and over again. I just love remembering things. So I'm so excited for when you get to some of your, you know, a month in, 6 months in, a year in, and just, I can't wait to know that you're looking back on that year and going like, wow, I've changed so much, or just, I had a great time. And plus, oh, I can't wait to see like cosplay streams, art streams, video stream, like gaming streams. They're gonna be so cool. Because like I could tell you are, you know, it's your first time. You know, you're nervous and you're just trying your best. Man, it is so enjoyable in your streams. I had a blast being there yesterday and just watching it. It was so cool. You have such a lovely personality, and it really shined through the screen into the stream. It really made such a big difference. So yeah, I think you got this. I think you have a huge potential, and I hope you have fun. How'd you deal with it? I streamed to like 0 people for like a year, maybe a year and a half. I just kind of did it for so long that I kind of just, I made it up. Bye, Noodle. I hope you enjoy your restaurant. Or I hope you enjoy the food. Yeah, you know what? Enjoy the restaurant too. But yeah, no, I wouldn't say I got lucky, but I had been doing YouTube for 4 years. No. 3. No. What is it? I think it was just under 4 years when I started streaming. Because I started streaming technically in October of 2020 on YouTube. But then I started streaming here in December, like end of December 2020. So yeah, it was only a few months away. So I'd been doing YouTube for about 4 years before I got to Twitch. But Twitch had been something that, like, for a few years I had wanted to do. And the lucky thing was, I mean, I sucked. My early streams, if you've watched any of them, they kind of suck, you know. Just like, that was like 2.5 years ago. There's not, you know, they're the early ones, so I'm glad I saved them. But oh man, they're rough. But I was lucky enough that I started on YouTube and I got my start with just spending a few years, you know, recording things, holding up my phone to my computer, or, you know, recording long VODs for, you know, people to edit or for me to edit. So it wasn't perfect. It was definitely not perfect. I've gotten a lot better at it in the 2.5 years since. But I was able to get over a little bit of the virtual stage fright because of recording. Recording is, I kid you not, sometimes harder than going live. And maybe that's just because I stream to like 3 people, and so my community is small enough that it's not like, oh no, I have to do something. But recording is a lot harder because it's you keeping track of yourself. It's, you know, whether you have a script or not, you're just speaking and you have to get it right. And that's always made me very nervous. I still struggle with that a little bit sometimes. But when streams go, when you get on a topic in streaming, it's so easy to just talk and have a great heart and have a great time. Yeah, it is. Recording is very much, it's like, I know the purpose of it and I know where I want to go with it, but it's very easy to stumble over your words and do the same take like 3 or 4 times. And so then you're like, oh yes, you know, the first take was great, but then I messed it up. So now I need to do the first take, you know, better, and I need to continue it all the way through, but I also need to make sure I don't like mess up any of the words. It's a very common thing for me to just straight up make up things halfway through. I will just improvise even when there's a script, which is, I've gotten a lot better at it, but it is difficult. So I had been doing that for a bit before I started streaming. So it came a lot easier to me than it probably did somebody just starting out, because I had already been putting stuff out, and I had already been doing a little bit of it, so that when I started, it was like just a different avenue of it. Now I've gotten I'm 10 times better. Maybe more, maybe less. Not sure, but I am a lot better than I was. Purely just because, you know, I've been streaming for over 2 years now. I think it might be 2.5 now that I think about it. But yeah, I've been doing it for 2.5 years, so I am very comfortable with just like sitting down, setting things up beforehand, and then just hitting the go live and building. Because a lot of my stuff is playing a game is like playing a playthrough. Minecraft, sometimes it's SMP stuff, sometimes it's something else. And it's very natural. But it's not perfect. I was very grateful for Sarlo in VPumpkin because they gave me the opportunity to figure out how to bounce off of other people. I have become a very solo streamer. Not for any bad reason, just because I am. You know, a lot of my stuff tends to be by myself, so I tend to work a lot better just on my own. And I wanted to change that. So thankfully, I had the captain, and the captain is great. We love the captain here. I adore Sarlo. They do such cool stuff. But yeah, that's kind of how I done it. I just kind of 6 years, you know? I've been doing it for 6 years, so I've learned a thing or two. Or it's become a lot easier because I just have been doing it for so long. And that's pretty much it, actually. It is just time, mostly. It's just time. The more you do it, the better you get. Now I'm gonna read your messages because I got into a tangent there. Oops. The music is also a little loud. If you couldn't tell, I enjoy the creative passions of life. I enjoy this kind of stuff a lot. It is, I mean, it's my dream goal. It's my dream career to do this full time. So I am very much into doing this stuff. So I am always happy to talk about it. I don't have a lot of experience with, I have a lot of experience with doing it for a long time. I don't have a lot of experience doing it not well, but dealing with large followings, I've never had to deal with that so far. So I don't have that much experience in there, but after you do things for a few years, it's just kind of natural. It just kind of comes secondhand. Let me look at I'm gonna read your messages now. Eat the restaurant. Thank you, Tabs. See, Tabs gets it. This is exactly why we love Tabs. Hitting the go live is always the hardest part for me, but the more you do it, you get used to it a little bit. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The more you do it, the more it's like it never stops being hard in some sense, because there's a person behind it. You're the person behind it, and so it's always going to be difficult to do it sometimes. But the more experience you have, the easier it is to go, okay, I'll just do it, and then you just slip right into it. I find myself doing that quite a bit. I can slip right into it and I won't even notice. Here we go. For me, it's the switch from the starting soon screen. I can see that. Yeah, I always vibe in my starting soon screen, because I like the music that I have right now. It is Socha Pop, so I will just go ham on it. I love just singing and talking during starting soon. And I think it's also because I didn't start with one for a long time. I didn't have any form of starting soon screen, literally what I did is, because I was mostly in Minecraft, or I did Minecraft up until, you know, mid 2022, F1, and then I would literally just type starting soon. That was how my streams started for a year, if not more. I don't know when I started it. Oh wait, no, sorry. It was stream starting soon. This is why you'll see it sometimes when I switch over to my main things. It's kind of like a remnant, and I forgot about this until recently, why I kept doing this. And it was because I didn't have a starting soon screen until I think October. I think I only got the music during that like 4-hour stream where we were finishing up all of the details of the trading hall. It was that really long stream, and somebody gave it to me, and that's when I got my starting soon screen. Before that point, it was literally just me standing there in Minecraft. I think I started like this. I would just do this, or like that. I would just do it like this. But then eventually, it became the starting soon. And you can tell, because my starting soon screen is very much like, I put it together in like 5 minutes. You know, there's some text boxes, there's the chat box. You know, it functions, but it definitely looks like I put it together, and it is my first one, which is kind of funny. You remember that? Man, you have been here a while then. Oh yeah, I was reading messages, that's right. I don't have one of them. Yeah, it's one of those, I think it's one of those things that you do later on in your career, especially if you're starting off kind of just on your own. You know, you didn't plan for it. You know, there's not much need for it when you start, because, well, there just isn't. Your goal is just, I want to stream, so I shall stream. Tabs, however, is too cool for school and went full out and did the whole shebang. And it looks great. My thing fell. Yeah, recording is a lot harder. Oh, that's right. We learn from mistakes and everything takes practice. Literally couldn't have said it better myself. Recording is like being a stand-up comedian without hearing the reaction of the people. It's so true. You have to make the lines sound good, and you really can't tell in the moment of the recording if it sounds good or not. You have to wait until afterwards. And then if the take doesn't sound good, you can either just like be like, okay, we'll just take that one. I don't feel like doing it. Or it's like, I want to get a better take. So you have to do it again. And the more you do it, the more tired you get. And so it's easier to, you know, mess up or slip up the longer you do it. So you have to like balance it. We are doing work though. I've been talking. Yeah, maybe my special interest is content creation. Maybe that's what it is. I just love doing this. And it is always cool to see. You know, actually, I'm gonna go into this. Because it's something that I was talking about with some of my friends. Actually, Jade. I was talking about it with Jade a few weeks ago. Is that, or not Jade? No, just some of my friends. Is that, I don't know. For me personally, as you can tell, 6 years of this, at the minimum 6 years that this has been, my dream to do. It's been something I've wanted to achieve, right? 6 years is a long time. It's more like 7 or 8. Yeah, that long. Because I didn't get my YouTube channel until a friend at the time helped me get it. Or helped set it up for it, like helped me set it up. And that was maybe a year or two. It was a year after I set up my first one, which I didn't do anything with. It was just there and then got deleted because, of course, I'm pretty sure it was on like my school email, so of course it couldn't have gone anywhere. And then that was maybe a few months, maybe 6 months or so. Maybe less? No. Yeah, and that was a few months before I found out about, what YouTube was in the broader sense. I started watching people and I learned like, oh yeah, people can do this full time. And I was like, I want to do that. And that is when it started. And that was probably early 2015, or that was probably late 2015. That would have been around the time that I was in school and I learned about it from my computer club. Was 2015. The second half of 2015. So channel wise 6 years. Real life wise probably closer to 7 or 8. So it's been a while. I totally forgot what we were talking about. That led me to this. I need to remember. Does anybody in the chat remember why I started talking about how long my channel's been up? I am neurodivergent. It is becoming increasingly obvious. I can deny it no longer. I may have completely forgotten why I did it. Average neurodivergent things. No clue? Fair enough. I will try my best to remember. I know there was a thing to it. It was something about channel? Okay, now I'm gonna actually think about this. Let's see, it was... No, I was responding to something about... I was talking about recording, and then I said that maybe YouTube was my special interest. And then I said something, and then I started talking about how long I've been doing this. There's something... I know there's something in there. But I'll just go off of, the special interest part. That, like, I've... essentially, I've wanted to do this for a while. It has been my goal for a long time. And I've definitely improved over that time. Oh no, wait. Practice is such a huge part of it. Luck is definitely, like, luck being at the right place at the right time is always... It always plays a factor. So, like, you could have the best stream ever, and, sometimes nobody will see it. Or you could just have a silly stream, and then, like, 300 people pop in, and suddenly you're famous. It's really all over the place. There is not a lot of rhyme or reason to it. Or no, there probably is in some level. We just can't really detect it. But the simple part is that practice helps a lot. It's as nice as it would have been to, like, look back at my 6-year-old videos now, which is really weird to say. It's really weird to see too that some of my videos just say 6 years ago, but that's something we could get into another time. That I've been doing it for that long, that there's a 6 followed by a year in my video. That's 5 years made sense to me, but 6 blew my mind. Some of my older videos are genuinely 6 years old, and I have not recovered financially from that at all. Oh, no, wait, I was talking about something to do with why, I've been doing it for so long, because I found out about it. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I figured it out. My brain put the pieces together. I've done it. Okay, that's what I was talking about. So I wanted to put this out there just because it was a pretty interesting conversation I had with some of my friends, so I thought I might share it. It's always super interesting to me. This is why I talked about why I've been doing it that I've done it for so long. It's been like 6 to 8 years since I first had the idea that, like, hey, people on the internet are able to make videos on YouTube, or, later on down the line, stream on platforms like Twitch, make videos on places like YouTube. Alright, don't you worry, Raven. You go get food. And so it's been a long time. It's been almost a decade since I first saw it and was like, people can do this. I want to do that. So from my perspective, I've spent a huge portion of my life being super invested in, this is what I want to do. I've found what I want to do. I just have to get there. Somehow, some way, and I'm still working towards that now. But I found my goal. And so it's always been hard for me to see, how people can be, I don't know, teachers or, medical professionals, doctors, nurses, or like coaches. I didn't loop the music. The music was already looped. This is cute, huge. Just basically any job that isn't like film or broadcast related, or I guess just internet creation oriented. It's hard for me to see somebody enjoying that because I don't enjoy that, right? It makes sense. I don't particularly enjoy, or I wouldn't particularly enjoy being a coach or being a teacher, at least full-time as a job. So it's hard for me to imagine that. But my friends, people I know, they're going out there and, they're getting jobs in fields I could have never imagined. And it's a really cool moment that reminds me that there are a lot of people in the world, like a lot. And even if it's hard for me to see it like that, that's okay. Because I don't have, because I may not enjoy it, but you know what? There's 8 billion of us. It's not just me. It's not just this group. There are so many people in the world with so many different jobs and interests in, environments and, things they were exposed to. So it's just some people grow up with that. Some people want to become doctors. Some people want to become streamers. Some people want to become coaches or teachers. Although, yeah, maybe not, because they don't treat them great. But that's a topic for another day. But people do that because people have different interests than I. I love that we live in a world where not everybody wants to do the same thing. Because it just gets to show all of our different, all of our colors, all of our different spectrums of enjoyments and things. I love that. As for as much as I love finding people that enjoy what I do, streaming, video making, drawing, it is equally as amazing to see people who don't, who enjoy other things, because it reminds me that there's a lot of people in the world, and that's awesome. Hello, Smale. Yes, you joined at the perfect time. I was talking about how I had a conversation with my friends a few weeks ago, talking about Are we back? That was fast. Alright, it seems it's struggling a little bit right now. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if it tries to disconnect, reconnect again. It is struggling hard right now. Nothing happened. I just have not great internet. We're back already? That's good. Okay. Is this what we're doing now? Is this what we're doing? I seriously don't know. Want to try to restart your router? That's the funny thing. We've already restarted our router today. So, that's the reason it did so well for a while. You are so right, Tabs. Alright, let's see if... I think it should be doing okay now. Yeah, the thing is, my connection to the internet is shoddy at best. It has been struggling for a while now. It has, I want to say it started at some point during maybe March and April. And it just progressively got worse and worse until June came, and then we figured out some of the problems, and then my computer broke. And then after that, it's been doing okay, but it's still having problems. So actually, I'm actually working with my dad to figure out some solutions. I got a new Wi-Fi card, and so that's why it's able to run at all, because the other one was broken, and that's why streams were getting so bad. But now, my room's the farthest away from the router in our house, so we're gonna run some tests on it in a few days, and we're gonna see if we can figure out a solution to get me a better connection, because what am I doing down here? I need to be building up there. Which also, by the way, that looks cool. Tried to stream earlier. It is so... Yeah, it's not something I can fully control at this moment in time. It is... for everything I need to do to get ready for my debut, to finish everything, my number one thing that I'm worried about right now is the internet. Just because I can't control. If I don't, finishing the stuff for the debut, that is just, me putting in the time over the next 2 weeks to getting everything ready. But, if my microphone cuts out, what am I gonna do if it doesn't connect back for 20 minutes? I can't do anything about that. Or what if the internet just decides it's gonna cut out and split my debut stream into 3 pieces, and make it a terrible experience for everybody. I can't do anything about that. Just break everything up, and I would have nothing to combat it, because I can't do anything about it. At least, not right now. That's what I'm hoping for, is that maybe I get lucky. Or I'm hoping that over the next week or so, we're able to figure out what is going on, or figure out a better way of doing it, because it is just getting annoying. It's not even that the streams suffer, because they do, but man, I would just like to have a stream go all the way through and there just not be a problem. But I may be asking for a little too much. So yeah, that's my number one thing that I have to get done before debut comes, is that I need to get my internet sorted out so I can regularly do things on it at this caliber. Because like the internet's affecting me even when I'm not streaming, so I know it's a problem with my connection to the internet and not like my computer or the fact that I'm streaming. But streaming probably doesn't help with it, because streaming is a pretty big task, so. Question. Yes. Ask away. Go ahead. Ooh, I need to get rid of the scaffolding. Okay, how does that look? It looks like a triangle. Not sure if that's what I was going for, but I don't hate it. We are gonna have to climb back up the tree again, but I do want to look at it. I want to see how it looks so far. Woo! Oh, that looks actually really cool. Oh, I like that. Okay. That's looking great, actually. A lot better than I thought it would. Cool, okay. Let us fly down. Oh yeah, I need to do that stretch routine. You did a stretch. Well, how's the sun doing? It's going down. Okay. Once the next day comes, I will do that stretch. Just so we have time and I don't have to worry about not dying. Woo. No, you are not the only one. Case in point, you're looking at it. Me. I don't have anything against male anatomy. I'm not as good at it. I haven't figured it out as well as I have female anatomy. And you know, pretty easy to see why. I mean, if I showed you my sketchbooks, there's a very clear reason why I know so much more about female anatomy, but also I did draw male anatomy for a few years, and I just did not get the hang of it. I'm not as, or I'm not terrible at it, but I don't draw it as often. I prefer female anatomy. Have a top part of the tree hanging upside down? I am not. Wait, what do you mean by that? How would the tree hang upside down? Now I'm curious. What do you do digital-wise? Same thing. My art is traditional digital combined. I do traditional to sketch and digital to finalize. So anything I'm doing in my sketchbook. Oh, what do you do digital wise? I do Ibis Paint X on iPhone. I love Ibis Paint. Ibis Paint is so good. I enjoy it. I have been using it for almost 2 years now. Yeah. It'll be 2 years in September, I think. Oh, yes. It will be hanging down like the bottom. Yes, you were right. Ibis amazing. Oh yeah, you use Ibis, don't you? I saw through watching all of your TikToks earlier that you used Ibis to draw your PNG too. I mean, what? No, I would never. I totally wasn't super excited to see you stream so that I could watch all of your TikToks. I mean, what? That's crazy. How dare you accuse me of such a slanderous thing? I would never. Your school tablet? And actually, I have a funny story about school stuff. Not a bad one. But if you... when was it? 2020, 2021, and 2022. Some of my videos... I used to use Windows Movie Editor, if I had an editor at all. And they weren't bad, but it wasn't the level of editing that I'm able to do now. And for a while there, I had some really differently edited things that you could not get at a movie editor. Why? Because I had Premiere Pro on my school laptop and I was so cool with it. It was so awesome. I took AV all 4 years of high school, so when COVID hit, they gave us school laptops with Premiere Pro on it, and let me tell you, I used the heck out of that thing. I used it to edit my videos. I would just record it on my computer, send everything over to the other computer, and edit it there, send it back. The first Hemlock's video, the Mafia 6-month anniversary video, completely edited on the school laptop. I did it all on there. It had Premiere Pro. It took forever. I'm pretty sure I edited that thing in like 3 days straight. I don't remember the days before because I did nothing but edit it. But I used to use Premiere Pro because I had it on my school laptops at home. And then obviously I found HitFilm once I realized, hey, I'm not going to have Premiere Pro after June because I'm graduating. So then I went through a whole bunch of editors, settled on a HitFilm, and HitFilm is still the one I use today because I love it. It is such a nice program. I appreciate it. I love digital art. There's something so satisfying. It feels so free, like you don't have to worry about messing up, not being able to erase. That is literally why I love doing it. I never used color because I had no money to get a pencil to skills color, but now everything's color. That's literally why I do digital, because traditional is so that's why I do all my sketches in traditional, because traditional is a lot easier for me to sketch because I can use my hands, whereas doing digital on my phone with my finger, I can do it. I have done it before. I've gotten better, but it's a lot harder because on my phone. Like I said, if I ever did digital for sketches, it would be because I had some form of drawing tablet and was able to draw on it. Just because I like the feeling, or I'm a lot better at drawing when I'm able to use my hands instead of just my finger. The people who do it with just their fingers, like the whole way through, are actual gods. We should bow down and respect them because they will be the ones ruling us in 5 years. But yeah, I do all my sketches traditionally because it's a lot. I'm way more comfortable doing it with my hands than my fingers. But the reason I switched over digital, and the reason I wanted to for so long, was because digital opens up so many new avenues that you don't have traditional wise, or at least they're not the same. I think you can get the same effect traditional wise. You just have to use different methods, and they're probably a lot more. You probably have to develop more skills to do it, which makes it even more impressive. But yeah, if you make a mistake, you can erase it. Heaven forbid you combine 2 layers or you draw something on the wrong layer. Man, rest your soul. I've been there. It sucks. But it gives you so much freedom to draw and separate things and color and shade and, you know, disperse and do so many different things. Dihono's here. Everybody say hi to Dihono. Dihono's great. And Noodle's back. This is great. Perfect timing, you two. We're doing a stretch. You got Wendy's? Hand me some fry. I would like a singular fry if you got fries. So, okay. Smale redeemed a stretch forever ago. So we're doing a stretch. So if you want to stand up and stretch your arms, stretch your legs, stretch your neck, stretch your fingers. Tabs, stretch your fingers. You specifically. Do some like hand stretches with your fingers because I know you've been using them like crazy doing all of that drawing and editing. Also your wrists. Your wrists are a good thing to do. So much easier to make money on digital. Holy cow. There is such a huge market for digital art. It is crazy. Do you ever grab a pic of someone and outline their anatomy for a character you're designing? Myself, I used to do that quite a while. It's been a while since I've done it. Actually, no, it hasn't. I did it last year. I might have even done it this year. No, wait, I did it literally a few weeks ago. I'm so dumb. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. Trust me. I've been doing this for 6 years. I know what I'm doing. You don't gotta worry. I totally didn't forget that I literally used myself as a reference for the 200 followers drawing. But yes, I have, since I started drawing, used myself as anatomy. I'm still stretching, by the way. My arms and shoulders are achy. Yeah, like some of my favorite drawings, I took pictures of myself in the pose, or like just acted out the pose myself. Like any time, especially early on when I started drawing Willow and learning how yeah, we can just continue stretching, this is perfect, I'm standing up anyways. But when I was first learning how to draw anthropomorphic anatomy, it is very easy to do it. You just stand on your tippy toes, and that is how they stand. You know, the foot is a little longer, and the legs are slightly shorter, like the thighs and the calves are slightly shorter, but that is basically anthroanatomy. It's very, very similar. So I got very used to standing in, I actually still do this, where if I'm trying to draw Willow in a pose, I will just stand like her and then act out the pose, get my legs in the position I want them, or look at them, and then I can draw. It is so nice. That is the great thing. You are the reference. You can do whatever you want. You know what? Diono, you're nice. You came over, and you are so awesome because you pop in, and I appreciate that. You feel called out, as you should be. I know you've been working really hard on that, so stretches are good. Art for around 11 years consistently. Man, holy cow. That is impressive. I've only been doing it for about 6, consistently for about 3, maybe 4. I'd say maybe 4 or 5 of those years. No, maybe 4. I don't think I really started before 2019, 2020. You don't have to feel bad. I am Speed. Noodle gets it. See, this is why we have Noodle. Noodle understands the assignment. It's perfect. And Dihono, let me tell you a little secret. I appreciate you showing up to the streams just cause. The great thing about these streams is that you don't have to be in all of them. Because we're all human. We all live our own lives. And so it doesn't faze me, right? When somebody doesn't show up for, maybe a stream or 2 or like months at a time. Because you know what? I just am happy to see people. I'm happy to talk with chat, whatever I do. And whether you're there or not, you still think about it. You still show up every once in a while. And that's okay. I appreciate the community I've built because you all appreciate what I do. Mutual. Mutual respect here. You all get mutual respect because you show up when you want to. And the fact that you show up at all, chef's kiss. You earn a gold star for that. Pug. Say they get it. I do have to. The only exception being Noodle. Noodle's the only exception. Noodle shows up to all of my streams and has been doing that for well over a year, and I infinitely respect the man for it. I think he's only missed like 1 or 2. It is so impressive that he does this, and it's like 1 in the morning every time I see him. I kid you not. Welcome back, Raven. We have been having a whole chat. Also, we're doing a stretch break right now, which I have been stretching and talking. You literally could. It is so impressive. You've been watching since I think April? I want to say it's April. Hey Noodle, can you do a follow age? It's either April or May, I can't remember. 1 year, 3 months. 3 weeks. Okay, it was April. Oh wait, I can also click on your name. March 30th. It was March! That is still impressive. Alright. And now that the stretch break is over... Oh, there is also a minute cooldown between it. I should probably fix it. But now that our stretch break is over, we take a deep breath in and out. And if you were standing up, you can sit down. I appreciate all the follow ages, but there's a minute cooldown between each of them. If you really want to have fun, try out the meow. No, there's meow, there's heart, and there's boom. Those are the 3 silly commands that I put in. May 12th, 2022. It's crazy. It's crazy that you were following for that long, even before I knew you. I just think that's cool. Welcome back, Smale. How you doing? Oh, I guess it does connect like that. Cool. Another question. Lay it on me. I am having a great time. Go ahead, go crazy. Oh, nice. Wow. You know what, Tabs? That's pretty nice. What outfit to OC? What is the OC? What species are they? How old are they? What's their name? And what kind of aesthetic are you going for? Did a lot of lurking. I love that. You are so cool. Who's 18? All right. I mean, I say this like I will know what outfit, but I will give it a shot. I will happily give it a shot. One out there, two there. Oh. I don't know how I didn't die from that. I might have used all my luck up just in not dying there, but honestly, kind of worth it. I say that, and then I'm going to die in like 3 minutes. Yeah, it's 111 right there. At 110 angle. That's a pretty big angle. That's almost 180. Holy cow. Dude has got some serious back problems. Oh, okay, it's a thing. It's a trope. Got it. And you know what? I will go look that up. I do have Google open. Look up 110 angle. Okay. 110 angle anime. I said angel. Oops. Wrong one. If stream dies, it's because I'm looking up angles. Yes. Please sleep. You have already had a cool stream today. You should definitely go get some sleep. Thank you so much for being here, Tabs. You are awesome. You are loved, and I hope you know how excited I am to see, you know, where you go. Because I think you are going to do amazing things. I know it. You know what, even if they're not exact, I think it's okay. Because, like, this one goes down like that. This one goes down like that as well. So, like, those are the same. Have fun rest of the stream. I will. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's my streamer. That's my streamer right there. Doing good things and sleeping. Sleeping good. OC outfit? What time period is it? Is it like present day? Oh, then, and you said modern day typical anime thug type thing. Yeah. What's their personality like? I gotta fix some of these real quick. decide what style. Got it. I'm excited. I gotta let my cat out real quick. Give me like 3 seconds. Yeah, what are they like? What kind of things do they do? I'm going to sleep in the bed real quick, and then while you think about that, I am going to go take a quick bathroom break. So I will be right back. If anybody joins, tell them I flew out of my window. They'll definitely believe it, don't you worry. I am back. I'll turn this off. I was thinking about it while I was gone. Okay, so one thing I definitely know is that he would only have one or two good pairs of jeans, right? This is somebody who wants to look professional, wants people to get to know him, wants people to commission him, but only has, is kind of living, commission to commission, paycheck to paycheck, right? So they have one or two good pairs of jeans, and you can tell, like, the cuffs at the bottom are starting to rip. Some seams are starting to come out. The knees are starting to wear down. Because, artists, it's very, very hard on the jeans, at least the knee parts. So they look nice, but they are a little worn down because you can tell they're used quite a bit. For the shirt, you could do something like either a long sleeve, like maybe a button-up long sleeve, or just a regular like sweater or something. Because they're also just doing a lot of this by themselves, so it's probably just them. So they want to find something that's comfortable. Probably just like some hard on the jeans. Yeah, man, your jeans gone. No more. If you're an artist, boom, your jeans gone. They just disappear. They just disappear into ash. I'm being called out. I know what you are. I see you. I see you. I'm looking right at you. Imagine wearing jeans. Jeans are nice. Jeans are nice. Of course, I do also wear a lot of like shorts and sweatpants, but I do enjoy jeans quite a bit. They look nice. Jeans are like a cheat code for an outfit looking like you meant to put it together. They make you look like a farmer. Do you not just see people wear jeans all the time? Because people wear jeans pretty often. Have taste. I don't know if I believe that. But most of my cool ones I wore it down. Yeah, I see you. You can't hide from me, Raven. I know what this is. I know what's going on. 12 players with black jeans that were throughout the whole year because I don't wear. I understood the assignment. Maybe a little too well. I looked directly into your soul, but teehee. No, officer. I was just describing their physical whereabouts. Definitely. I also need to remember not to let the blocks get in the way. Yeah. From hair dye, bits of white paint. Let's go. Yeah, I know my community. I know what we all wear. I do it too. That is such a power move, Raven. You get it, honestly. You go crazy. You live your best life, honestly. Okay, how did it go? So it was like, no wait, this is not the right one. This is the right one. Yeah, so it's like it's like 1 2 1. Got it. 1 2 1. Understood. Assignment got him. I did it. So we just put one there. I guess that would mean it would be the same on both sides, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be. Although we could make these sides slightly different if we put one there. Yeah, I like that. You know what? I like this. Do that. Oh, that's right. I also put those there. So if we did that, it could look like that. It just makes them look like foreigners. Yeah. What? American bias in the media? I think you're talking tomfoolery. I don't think that's real. I mean, how could America have a major bias on media? That'd be crazy. I mean, what kind of world would that be? And not in my Earth. How did I do this? Oh, I see. Well, this goes like this now. And then we fill in all of this, but then this one gets discombobulated. Oh yeah, and this one also needs to go. Let's go. And then these go up like this, then this goes in like this. I think I'm making a design choice, but I don't know what it is. I'm kind of figuring it out as I go along. I'm gonna be real. Baggy pants, man. Baggy pants look cool. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be like that. There we go. Boot cut. Ooh. You got the skinny jeans? Cool. Man, we got all the types going here. This is great. No wait, like this one is the one and then it takes up the two middles. So this one should be doing the same. Yeah. And this one over here is doing the same. And this one over here is doing this. Am I starting to get it? Am I starting to believe? One can hope. I'm also going to be completely real. I have totally been making all of this up. I've been making it up since numero uno. And I just find that funny because, wow. Oh, that's why these... Oh yeah, maybe they should be leaning off to one side. Because this one is one higher. That would make so much sense. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. I'm doing the cool things. So like that. Yes, so make this one higher. Because Because I can. You know what? Because I can. Because I said it's my turn on the PlayStation. And, what are you gonna do? Argue? I don't think so. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. That's correct. What is this? Have I finally nailed it? Did I get all the sides looking the same? I can't tell, it's all leaves. We're also out of leaves. We're gonna need more, we're gonna have to do some more leaf collecting. But, I think the top is done. I think we did it. How does it look from the bottom? Super cool. Super epic. Because of course it does. Alright, let's take a little fly. Come on, look at that. It's starting to look, we're almost there. We're getting really close, chat. We're getting really, really close to it. Oh, we're seeing less of the branches. We're almost there. I think those two things don't need to correlate. I mean, hey, what if their style looks cool on them? You know, call me radical, but what if? I keep forgetting that I have this leaf thing in the middle. It is literally just here from when I tested things out. I need to move it. I need to move it up there. I need to make the inside of this look like a big leaf chandelier, because I think that would look cool. Oh, I do still have it. I need to make like a big leaf chandelier in the middle. And just like fill this in and then make it just like droop down. That'd be cool. Or maybe just like an actual chandelier. Like maybe cover it all in leaves and then have one coming down from the center. I think that would look really cool. I like how this looks. All we need to do now is cover the bottoms and fill in the entire middle. Do you think we can fit in filling in the middle? We'd have to go get some leaves. And it might take a second to get back, considering we have 0 gunpowder to our name. But let's see if we can make it over. It's gonna be a long walk back. And up. Yes! You made it. Today has been very productive. Hey, you've got lime dye? I don't have the emeralds right now, but... Okay. Nobody tell Tabs. Nobody tell Tabs, but they said yesterday at the debut stream that the Lily of the Valley is their favorite flower. I'm gonna rename the flower. I don't have any levels. I can get levels. Don't tell Tabs. Don't worry. You know, they don't have to know. Let's start shearing a few of these trees and see if we can... Oh, I almost... Oh, I thought I fell. Oh, my leaf. Oh, my shears are about to break. Alright, individual it is. Alright, life. Fair enough. Hope you have a good time then. I actually need to make shears now. We've run out of shears. Did I get all of them? Yes. Okay, that should hopefully be enough to fill in the inside. We'll have to get more later anyways, but... Woo! Oh, that's right, it's only 8 p.m. I forgot you're only an hour ahead now. Or 2 hours ahead. Wait, let's see if we can see the tree come into the distance. It should be popping up any time now. I think I see it. Do I see it yet? Oh man, look how cool that looks. It is 6:49 for me. That is such a big tree, holy cow. It's so impressive to see it so far away. I thought the bee was another player for some reason. Scared me. I don't actually think I've walked here in forever. Tree does look pretty cool. I can't deny that. Let's... No, wait, my anvil's down here. I don't have the levels. That's right. But I could have the levels. What are you selling? Man, this is... I'm sorry. Oh, we didn't even drop the levels. What if I steal your state? Smell? What if I steal it? Oh, I think it just healed my sword. Let's see. My anvil is in here, right? It is. Okay, I'm gonna bring the anvil with me. And, okay. Let's go up, fill in the leaves first, and then we'll rename this Lily of the Valley. Oh, and also put a torch down here. It's so dark in here. Who's ready for interior decorating streams where we just fill in the inside of this with like levels and things? Your states, hand it over. You know the rules and so do I. Okay, but it also looks really cool being empty like this. But filling time. Ohio, huh? Drive through in a few months. Let's go. Oh, I placed the leaf wrong. You know, that's okay. And we'll leave this open. Hey, look, now I got a little inside spot. I should actually probably leave a torch, like, here. Just so that the area around here is lit up at least a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, let's start from here. It is so hard to tell what I'm looking at. Oh, that's right. I gotta remember to fill in the top. Don't let me forget shit. We gotta fill in the top pieces too. Cool, okay. I've got it. Yes, vacation. Vacation's so good for you. I'm glad you were able to get one. I know that is not always the easiest thing to do. The leaf monsters are coming for me. Alright, and with these, the tree, at least the top part of it, has been filled in. Now what does it look like? I can't actually tell. I think this requires one final flyaway. Does it look cool? Oh, it looks so cool. It looks so awesome, actually. Are we back? Are we going to crash again, stream? We are literally 4 minutes from ending. Why would you do that? I need a better connection, or I just need, I might need to like look into performance performance improving mods, because man, this, I can't just change dimension and get kicked every time. This is annoying. Alright, zoom, zoom. We have 2 minutes left. I don't think it disconnected, which is good. Do we have... yes, we do! We have some supplies. Do you have Discord? I do. Try typing /Discord. I think that should work. Thank you, Raven. Raven, you're the best. We love Raven. Alright. Just need to get some levels. I forget. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I can't hold anything. My tools are so starved for XP. Melons. Yes. Oh, now it's going to my elytra. Come on. I just need 1 level. My armor keeps stealing it. I still have paper. I still have paper. We have 1 more shot. I just need 1 more. Surely you have a paper trade. Yes. No. We're so close. Wait, I have emeralds. What can I buy? What is a good buying thing? You, sir. Do you sell a golden... I need a pumpkin pie trader. One of you sells pumpkin pie, and I know it's... none of you sell pumpkin pie. Come on, come on, come on. None of you sell pumpkin pie. Fine, I'll buy some cakes or something. Or I could just sleep. Give me your bed. Alright, refresh your trade. Refresh, come on, come on. Give us the big money. We just need 1 level. And only you can make that happen. Please let that happen. Please let this happen. Come on, please. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. You got this. You're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie. I'm so proud of you. Well, hello. It's nice to see you here. Come on. I'm not leaving until one of you does it. This place still looks really cool, by the way. You know, a year of work does actually do great. Hello, Smale. Nice to see you at the end of the street. Oh. Sounds like you haven't been here. You have? I'm just... Hello? We are waiting. We are not going to end today until one of these silly farmers decides to restock their trades. Have you done it yet? No. Come on. I'm staying right here. We can do this all day. Yes. Which one of you has it? Which one of you is it? Come on. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Now, I won't risk going into the nether because that'll crash everything again. But I think right here, right now, we can make our next item. Tab fails. And just like that, man, we haven't ended here in forever, but just like that, I clicked everything that I didn't want to click. Oops. And just like that, I am going to raid out to Taz. Their stream just started. And thank you everybody so much for today. It has been such a great stream. All of you have been so wonderful to me today. It has been such a lovely time. I hope you all have a wonderful time over at Taz's if you decide to go over. And yeah, thank you for letting me rant. Thank you for letting me do what I do. And thank you for making what I do a little bit more possible every day. I have been Min's the Mailbox, and I will see all of you next time. Hello VOD people, we're still here. The stream isn't ended. Haha, funny. Woo! Nobody saw that except for you guys. You're so cool.